Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it is time for a back and bicep training vlog. Today went pretty good. I feel I'm a little squishy around the midsection, but I also had a very upset GI tract yesterday. So hopefully everything is good with that in the next few days. Should be good. Overall strength was great. I kind of PR'd on everything, right? All my pull-ups here were from a dead hang, and yes, I am aware my chin doesn't go over the bar, but I also do a very wide grip, have long arms, and I'm all about the stretch anyways. But again, we got 3 sets of 6 from a dead hang. Didn't even bother to rest pause these because last time I used this weight, I only got 5 reps, and then I dropped down and did higher reps. But the 6s I'll take. I don't really want to go below about 6, but if I can get 6 reps, we're good on most of my back stuff like this. And I go lower on chest and things, obviously, but the back, I want to keep it above 5 if possible. I really kind of like around that 6 to 8, up to about 6 to 10. But again, happy with this. Back is doing great. I also decided today is a good day to work the rows back in. Last week or two, I only did pull-ups. But I've come to realize really with my arm stuff, if I just push the curls really hard with progressive overload, biceps will keep coming along. I'm not worried about, do I need to work a ton of different bicep movements in? Let's just push the ones we have hard from the 2 angles, push them, make sure we're working all the functions of the bicep and run with it. So I'm like, let's just do some rows, right? Do some rows. And I like seal rows. And I feel like even though I love doing the 1-arm dumbbell rows, seal rows are a good indicator of overall strength. Just like doing pull-ups from a dead hang for me, I can progress on these. And this is pretty much PRs as far as I know. It's kind of telling me my back has grown in spite of cutting, because these strict ones from the dead stop, I don't usually use this much weight. I've gotten, I think, sets of 8 or 9 with 185 before, but this is 205. And that's very different from pin lay rows. People are like, I've seen you do 12 reps with 250 on a pin lay row. Yeah, but those are less strict than this. So, and doing this after pull-ups, I'll very much take it. I ended up getting 2 sets of 8, and then I kind of rested a couple seconds and grabbed a grindy 9th rep on the 3rd set. So again, I did a little rest type pause today on the last set of each muscle group, right? So with the back, we went ahead and did that on the rows. And then I did it on incline curls. And I got rep PRs today on incline curls too. In fact, I hit on my last set something like a 4 rep PR over what I'd previously done. And considering we did all this other work first, I'll take it. But yeah, this set here, I managed to get 8, and then I'd let it rest for a second, and then ground out a 9th rep. And again, it's not like you can cheat on these. We can't cheat on these, so pretty much is what it is. But yeah, I'm like, let's work a few rows back in, not a big deal. I mean, I know my back is good, it's fine, but I don't want to undertrain it. We know what muscles need to work. We know it's arm stuff. But I feel like at this point, the biceps have really come along, and I feel like the way I'm training them will be fine. I really need to double down on the tricep long head. I mean, when we look at my arm, that's really what's holding me back. And it's the biggest head of any muscle in the entire arm. So we're gonna try to push pullovers super hard to go with all the pressing day, right? So we're gonna work pullovers back in. I know pullovers work great for my triceps. They hammer them. I want to adjust the way I'm doing them though to really maximize that and see if we can shore that up. But everything else is good, right? All the other muscles are coming along great. We are slowly getting leaner, trimming down, looking better on a weekly basis. Like I said, today I was a little bit upset stomach, which explains why I looked so watery around the waistline yesterday. Ended up having, I'm not going to explain the details, but it was explosive. All right, and that explained it. So got through that yesterday, though, and drank a bunch of extra protein shakes to make sure I got protein in at least. And we came in and smashed it today. Like I said, it was PRs on everything, right? PRs across the board. All these exercises. Same with this. I mean, I normally got 10 to 12, but I got like 12 reps on every set of these. I might have even got 13 on one of them, right? And there was no cheating. They were strict. Got a fantastic bicep pump. And again, I think on the curls, it's like I always notice my physique looks its best on the curls. So again, it just, everything's coming along. Everything's coming along. And yeah, I know I'm using the easy bar on these, and I don't even care anymore. I don't even care, because quite frankly, when I'm grabbing it in the middle there, it's not really any real pronation of the wrist to any significant degree. It's still bicep. We're still getting some good brachialis, but then because I finished with an incline curl, that's the one thing I point out. Yeah, I could do the barbell with a wider grip and all that, but this works also, because when you look at the incline curls, I am working that opposite angle, and the incline curl puts that deep stretch on the bicep, and we PR'd those. I got like 12 or 13 on the first couple sets. And normally I'm about 10, 11, maybe 12. I think I got 12 one time before for one set on these with this weight. But I'm coming in, finishing it at the end, right? Finishing it at the end. And then we managed to squeeze out 16 with a rest pause on the last one. I got 15. I'm like, man, I wanted to just keep going. Because I felt like I hit failure on these, but they were also really short breaks. So I went to these almost immediately after the standing curl, right? And so maybe I was a hair fatigued, and I took just a hair longer break, rested a couple minutes before that third set, and was able to just dig in. And I got 50. I'm like, can I really get there? Can I keep going? And I got to 15 and it failed. And then I'm like, let me rest a couple seconds and just squeeze one more. And I ground out kind of almost an ugly rep, but we got a PR. We've never got more than 12 with this weight. And we did today. So that tells me my bicep performance is going up. And if bicep strength and performance is going up, they're probably growing. Keep in mind my cut is super, super slow. In fact, I didn't lose anything the last week or so. Up like a pound, even though a deficit. But I was down. I hit a pretty good low for being on carbs, carved up. Just a couple weeks ago, it was kind of an all-time low. So I'm not that worried. I know that it's going to trickle down over time. I'm going to keep doing my thing, keep improving it, keep working at it. It's going to be all good. It's going to be all good. So again, here's the last set. You guys will see I pretty much push it to the limit. Push it all the way to the limit. You guys see there also the quads are filling back in nicely, especially as I'm getting leaner. So again, real happy with today's workout. It was on fire. Everything was firing on all cylinders, in spite of an upset stomach yesterday. So we're just going to run with it, guys. Going to run with it. You can't beat that. Real happy with it. All right, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.